Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you on how I did a simple royal blue press-on set. I did mix two different colors from Madam Glam, so let's just get right into it. I mixed in NSFW from Madam Glam, which is kind of like a blue, and Hear Me Roar, which is kind of like a purplish color. I mixed those two together, and technically you really can't make royal blue, but I just wanted to give it that little, I don't know, to the blue that I did have from Madam Glam. And so as you can see, I'm here mixing the two. I pretty much got that little palette from like the Dollar Tree. I do want to get like a little porcelain tile and just use that to mix my colors, but this works fine for the moment. And so yeah, I'm mixing as much as I can together. I don't know if the camera is allowing you to see the actual true color, but to me it looks very royal. And yeah, so I mixed those two together. As you can see, I'm just using a dotting tool and mixing it together as much as I can. Now I did feel like I needed a little bit more purple, so that's why you see me adding a little more of that Hear Me Roar from Madam Glam. Now just to let you know, I am not a professional. I do love to do press-on nails, and I'm just showing you on how I do my press-on nails. And again, you can use this information to learn as much as you can, but this is how I personally do it. And so yeah, this color came out pretty close to the royal blue that I wanted to get. And eventually I got so many gel polishes, and it's funny, I never bought a royal blue, which is kind of weird. But I tend to mix colors together and come out with a pretty color, or as close color as I can to the color that I want to have at the end. So I'm just using right here a regular, kind of like a brush, a little cheapy brush. I mix it together, and then I wipe as much gel as I can. This will be my first coat. The nail tips were already completed. They were already prepped. I did how do you say it, file the tip so it won't have that little nick that it has at the end. I did want that same coffin shape, and so I kept it like that. I would change it if I needed to, but this was fine. And then I kind of buffed the shine away from the nail. Some people say not to use a buffer. I use a buffer and it works well. It does kind of still give it a little rough surface. You could put some base gel coat on there, but I don't have to. Like, it really works for me, and this is just I'm just telling you what works for me. And so yeah, I apply the first coat and put it into my lamp for about 30 seconds, and I continue on doing that 2 times. I believe I put 2 coats on this set. So yeah, just keep on watching. Now, I do run into some issues when I did I believe it was the first coat on one of the nail tips, and so I had to go back and fixed it. What I noticed was I did switch my lamp. I love my lamp, and unfortunately, it gave out finally after a few years. I don't know what happened to it. So I purchased a different one. It was pretty much the same one, but for some reason it did not cure the tip as well as I wanted to. And then when I went to wipe with an alcohol wipey, it actually just kind of like crumbled it up and it just made it all messed up, almost like it didn't dry fully. So you definitely have to make sure that the lamp or the tip does dry as much as possible, according to the gel polish. I don't know what happened there, but it did not dry. And so what I did was I tried to clean it out with the alcohol wipey, and then added a little bit more of the blue and the purple, mixed a little bit more, and actually fixed it. And so that's why you saw me cleaning out some of the gel polish that I had on the little kit, or on the little dish. And unfortunately, again, it didn't dry well. So I just went over it again with another coat, and it actually dried pretty good. And so I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. And what you see me doing now is I'm using Matted from Not Polish. I love it. It's an excellent uh, matte top gel, and it's one of my favorites. I do use Madam Glam as well. Again, disclaimer, I'm not making any profit from anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know that this is what I use on my press-ons. And so far I haven't had any issues with it. I really, really love it. And so yeah, I also knew I use Nail to Apply Glamour as well. Their top coat for matte, it's actually really, really awesome. I love all three of them. Um, but one of the things that I wanted to mention is that if you do work near a window, and like really, really bright sun comes out of it, you don't definitely want to work right in front of that window. For the reason is that I did at one point, and unfortunately I was using the matte polish, and the UV rays of the sun actually messed up my Nail Supply Glamour polish. And so I was like, I couldn't figure out why it kept bubbling up. It was just so dry, and the whole bottle turned into gunk. And so, yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, this is my experience. And so after I'm finished taking all or finishing up all the coats and things like that, what I do before I put the top coat, matte or shine, I like to wipe the tips with some type of alcohol wipe or swipe or whatever it is. Especially with this blue, what I noticed is that some colors they're so pigmented that even though it's just a little sticky top layer of each gel, it does sometimes have a little bit of the color residue come out, and I don't want to contaminate my top coats, either clear or matte. And so I like to do that. That's very important tip that I like to do, is that way it's not, you don't have to contaminate, or you won't contaminate your top coats with a color or something like that. And so that's something that I do. Um, but yeah, after this, you're pretty much just gonna see me put on some bling. I'm sorry, let me go back. I do put the tips into my lamp for about 60 seconds and make sure that it's completely cured. Now, I did run into some issues with opening my bling adhesive, and I use Zule. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I do have to pretty much use my pliers or something like that to open it up. And so just keep in mind, try not to close the bottle too much, because it will, if it's anything around around the rim of it, it will completely sealed. But besides that, I love it, I love it, I love it. And so I'm actually able to apply the adhesive on top of the mat, or even or the crystal clear top coat, and the crystals definitely stay on for weeks and weeks at a time. Mind you, I have to remove my crystals off with some kind of plier or some kind of or a drill or something like that, because they do stay on pretty good. So yeah, for this set, I'm pretty much just putting some bling on the pointer finger and then the ring finger. And I was pretty happy with that. Sometimes simpler is better, and I love it. It's really, really super cute. And then finally, I will be showing you guys some afterwards pictures, and I will post them together with this video later on. Okay? But keep on watching, and thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye.